We've all experienced it. That eerie feeling that something or someone was watching us. That an object, like a toy, in actuality, comes alive. In Key West, many have not only experienced that feeling, but have also witnessed it when viewing the famous toy, Robert the Doll. Have you heard of this doll? Stay tuned. The story begins in the early 1900s when Robert the Doll was given to Eugene Robert Otto. Robert was a handmade doll, one of a kind, so special in fact that it is said to have been cursed with voodoo by the very servant that took her time to make it, and she gave it to the young boy, who everyone called Gene. He named the doll Robert after himself, and the two quickly became lifelong friends. However, it definitely wasn't all peaches and cream. The very first time Robert came alive in front of Gene, whom was just 10 years old at the time, Gene awoke to find Robert sitting at the end of his bed, staring directly at him. Gene's mother was awakened by screams from her young son and hearing furniture being pushed around and overturned. She rushed in to save her son, and when she was finally able to open the door, was curled up in bed crying and also crying out that Robert did it. Meanwhile, Robert was sitting on the bed, staring at the door, looking right at the mom. Even Gene's parents would say that they would hear Gene speaking to something or someone else in the room, and they would hear two very distinct voices coming out of that room. When they would walk in, it was just Gene and Robert. Guests and neighbors reported seeing the doll move into different positions and also appear in different windows within the home while watching them, and sometimes he would even change facial expressions in response to what was being said around him or to him. Cameras and electronics oftentimes malfunction around the doll. And never take a picture of him without asking him first. Many have stated of being cursed because they have skipped this step. Every year, the museum that now houses Robert, Fort East Martello Museum, receives hundreds of apology letters from people trying to apologize to reverse their supposed curse.